Hi friends! I'm so excited to talk about the Bible with you today. First, we're going to start off by going over our memory verse. It goes like this. God's way is perfect. All the Lord's promises prove true. Psalm 18:30. Great job! Now I want you to find your grown-up in the room and point to them and say, "You're my grown-up." With your grown-up, try going over the memory verse. Except this time, I want you to do it with your eyes closed, like this. And no peeking. Can you do that? Grown-ups, this is your cue. Pause the video when the memory verse pops up on the screen so you can say it together. Great job! I knew you could do it. Now we're going to go over a story in the Bible. And what do we know about the Bible? The Bible is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Everything the Bible says is absolutely true. Great job! Today, our story is from the book of Genesis. It is about a man named Jacob. Through Jacob's life, we're going to learn that God always loves us. As we learned last week, God gave Abraham and Sarah a baby boy named Isaac. When Isaac grew up, God gave Isaac a wife named Rebekah. Together, they had not just one baby boy, but two baby boys. They were twins, Esau and Jacob. Jacob liked to play tricks on other people. One time, Jacob wanted to get his father Isaac's special blessing. It should have gone to Esau because he was the oldest. But because Isaac couldn't see very well, Jacob wanted to pretend he was like his hairy brother Esau by putting goat skin on his arm. And it worked! Isaac gave Jacob his special blessing instead of Esau. This made Esau so angry. Can you make an angry face? Good job! Jacob was so afraid of his brother Esau because Esau wanted to hurt him. So he ran all the way to his uncle's house. Because there weren't any airplanes or cars, he had to walk all the way there. Can you pretend to go on a walk with me? And he walked and walked and walked. Phew! I don't know about you, but I'm tired. Jacob got tired too, so he had to lay down and rest. When he went to sleep, Jacob had a dream. And guess what? God was in his dream. God reminded Jacob of all the promises that he had made to his grandfather Abraham. God promised Jacob that he would protect him and that he would be with him. Jacob couldn't believe what he had heard. You see, God still loved Jacob even when he sinned, and God always loves us even when we sin too. Jacob stayed and worked at his uncle's house a long time. While he was there, Jacob got married and had a lot of children. One day, Jacob decided to go back home with his family, but he didn't tell his uncle. This made his uncle very upset because Jacob had tricked him. As he went on his way, Jacob was worried what might happen if he met his brother Esau again. So Jacob prayed to God that God would protect him from his brother. That night, Jacob was all alone when a visitor came and started wrestling with him. Do you know who it was? It was God. The Lord blessed Jacob and gave Jacob a new name, Israel, which means he wrestles with God. The next day, Jacob met Esau on the road. And do you know what happened? Esau ran up to Jacob and gave him a big hug. Can you give your grown-up a big hug? Good job. You see, Esau wasn't mad anymore. God had answered Jacob's prayer. Even though Jacob played tricks on his brother Esau and his uncle, God still loved him and promised to be with him. You see, we can trust that God always loves us because nothing we can do can separate us from his love. Grown-ups, a question is going to pop up on the screen. When it does, pause the video so you can talk about the question until you're ready to move on. Remember, God always loves you. Not just this much, not this much, but more than you can ever imagine. After the video, take some time and thank God that nothing you can do can stop him from loving you. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.